Okay, a couple things to learn this time before we are student mentors again on Thursday night and Saturday morning. The first thing we need to learn about is subroutines. We're going to learn about subroutines, and the other thing we are going to learn about is how to connect via Bluetooth to our Arduino boards. And I've got Arduino boards for all of you, and you get to keep this board, and actually you could build up your own robot with it, which would be kind of cool, and program along and build along as we move through our robotics program as well. So it's going to be cool, but it's going to be best if you're able to stop in, and I'll put that in my email, and pick up your Arduino board, and then I can show you exactly how to make the thing work. I tried to record a little video about it a little earlier, but it just wouldn't work because recording video on Bluetooth slowed down my computer way too far, and it's just going to be a lot easier just to show you. So anyway, first off, subroutines, and a really important concept in the world of programming. Or maybe you remember in your Lego program there that they asked you to use reusable and portable code. Well, subroutines are part of reusable and portable code. And let's give you an example here. I've got my Arduino simulator running, and let's just say we wanted to go forward, and we wanted to go forward at a certain speed. And we found out that this certain speed is a speed that we wanted to use quite often, and it happens to be left motor 120 and right motor 60. Okay, so if I click that, my robot goes, and it goes at a speed that I like, okay? I'm going to be using that over and over and over again, that left motor 120, right motor 60. So what I really should do is write a subroutine that I can just call rather than having to do those two blocks at those two numbers over and over again. I'm going to write a subroutine that actually will do that for me. I'm going to stop the other motor here. I see it's running. Write a subroutine that will do that for me every time, exactly the same. So I'm going to paint a new sprite here. That's the way we're going to do subroutines in Scratch, is by painting a new sprite. And I'm just going to draw a box here. And inside that box, for now, I'm just going to put the word subroutines. All right? So I'm going to put the word subroutines, and I'm going to drag that then inside of my box, and let's make it so it's a little bit smaller. Reduce my font size so it fits in there, and we're going to say OK, and that'll be good enough for now. So we know that that's our subroutine sprite, and what we really like about this fact is when we make a new sprite, we've got a whole new clear script area that we can use. And let's go back to our robot scripts here. And one cool thing about Scratch, in case you're not aware of it yet, is that we can copy scripts real easy by taking this and dragging it to the sprite we want to copy it to. And I'm going to copy both these scripts into my new subroutines category. And, well, it looks like it didn't work. Let's just rewrite them. I don't know why they didn't show up there, but they didn't. Let's rewrite these subroutines. One of them is left motor 120. And right motor 60, right? That we decided that's something that we would use over and over again. And we're also going to use over and over again stop left motor and stop right motor, both at the same time, right? Because that's going to stop both of our motors. So here are two things we're going to use over and over again, and let me show you how to use them over and over again. We're going to click on Control, and we're going to pull out one of these toppers here. And right now it says when I receive Arduino mode, well, that's one of my subroutines in there already. So I'm going to arrow down here and say New. and make a new subroutine called forward. And we're going to pull out another topper here and new subroutine, and we'll just call this one stop for now. How about that? Okay, so now we've got two subroutines. One is going to call this forward, set up the same way every time, and one is going to call stop, set up the same way every time. So let's click again on this robot scripts sprite. Go back to this area. Now we can get rid of these two things. And the way we call those subroutines is with this broadcast command. And you can see I can broadcast Arduino mode, or I can broadcast forward. Let's pull out another one. Broadcast stop. So now when I click the broadcast forward, well, it goes forward, left motor at 120, right motor at 60. And when I click on this broadcast stop, it stops. So that makes our code reusable, portable, and so forth. We can use this over and over and over again. So that's a subroutine, a real important concept. And make sure you check the email and set up a time to stop in and get your brain board. I'll show you how to hook it up. It's pretty cool. And actually, we're going to be using another version of Scratch to actually do the brain board programming, but it looks a lot like this BYOB. So thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.